Every day you're faced with a choice. Will you take action, or will you find an excuse? The alarm goes off. Will you hit snooze, or will you rise? You're tired, busy, overwhelmed. Will you push through, or will you say, "I'll do it tomorrow"? This is the moment where you decide. Not tomorrow, not next week, right now, because no one else can do it for you. Excuses are easy, action is hard. But only one will take you to the life you deserve, so ask yourself, what's stopping you? You can blame the weather, your circumstances, or your past. But let's be honest, those are just distractions. The moment you take ownership of your life is the moment everything changes. Here's the truth. Life isn't fair. It never will be. But you can either let that define you or rise above it. Ownership means saying, this is my life, my responsibility. It's not about guilt or blame. It's about power. The power to change, to adapt, to grow. When you take ownership, you stop waiting for someone else to fix things. You become the solution. Excuses fade and opportunities appear. Remember this. If you're not in control of your life, who is? Motivation is like a flame. Bright, exciting, but temporary. Some days it's burning strong, other days it's barely a flicker. That's why you can't rely on motivation alone. Discipline is what keeps you moving when the flame goes out. Discipline isn't glamorous. It's about doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. It's about consistency, about commitment. It's what separates those who dream from those who achieve. Discipline is the bridge between your goals and your results. It's not about waiting for the perfect moment. It's about creating the habit of showing up every single day. You don't need to feel like doing it. You just need to do it. Because success doesn't wait for you to feel ready. No excuses, just action. Remember, discipline doesn't get easier. You get stronger. And once you master it, nothing can stop you. Too often, we're obsessed with results. The money, the recognition, the end goal. But success isn't just about the destination. It's about the journey. True mastery comes from falling in love with the process. The process is where growth happens. The process is where discipline is built, where character is forged. Each step, each repetition, each tiny improvement adds up. But when you're fixated on the outcome, you miss the beauty of progress. You miss the lessons, the strength, and the resilience that come from the struggle. Don't let your focus drift to where you want to be. Stay present with where you are. Focus on the process. Master the moment. And the outcome, it will take care of itself. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of the journey. Every stumble, every misstep is a lesson in disguise. The only people who never fail are the ones who never try. Each failure teaches you something. It shows you where you need to improve. It forces you to adapt, to grow, because success isn't about avoiding failure. It's about learning from it and using it as fuel. The only true failure is giving up. Every time you fall, you have two choices: stay down or rise up. Embrace failure, own it, and then let it propel you forward. Because failure isn't the end. It's just the beginning of your next chapter. Consistency is the secret weapon that most people overlook. It's not about big, dramatic changes. It's about the small actions you take every single day. Success doesn't happen overnight. It's built through persistence, one step at a time. Think of it like planting a tree. You water it every day, even when you don't see results immediately. At first, there's nothing to show for your effort, but over time the roots grow deeper. The trunk grows stronger, and eventually it stands tall. That's what consistency does. It builds strength over time. It's easy to get discouraged when you don't see results right away. But every drop of effort adds up. Every brick you lay builds the foundation. The key is showing up, even on the days when it's hard. Especially on the days when it's hard. Consistency isn't glamorous. It's not always exciting, but it's powerful. The results might take time, but the process will transform you. Consistency is about building habits that lead to long-term success. Set small, achievable goals and track your progress. Celebrate your small wins along the way. Reflect on your journey and stay committed to your vision. Remember, consistency is the bridge between goals and accomplishments. No matter the circumstances, keep pushing forward. The rewards of consistency are worth the effort. Look back and see how far you've come. And then, set new goals and keep moving forward. No one is coming to save you, not your boss, not your parents, not your friends. It's up to you. This is your journey, and no one else can walk it for you. You are the hero of your own story. It's easy to wait for the right time, the perfect circumstances, the helping hand. But the truth is, there is no perfect moment. There's just now, and you have everything you need to start. Stop waiting for someone to give you permission. Stop waiting for the world to make it easier for you. It won't. The time is now. The person is you. You are capable of so much more than you realize. There's no magic savior, no shortcuts, no handouts. It's you versus your excuses. The climb will be tough, but the reward is freedom. Freedom to live the life you've always wanted. Freedom to say, I earned this. The moment you stop waiting for someone else to save you and take ownership of your journey is the moment your life begins to change. No excuses, no waiting, just action. Let me tell you a story. There was a time when I felt lost, waiting for someone to guide me. I thought a mentor, a friend, or even a stroke of luck would change my life, but days turned into months and months into years. Nothing changed until I decided to take control. I remember the day vividly. I was sitting in my small apartment, staring at the ceiling, feeling the weight of my unfulfilled dreams. That's when it hit me. No one was coming. I had to be my own hero. I started small, setting daily goals, pushing myself out of my comfort zone, and embracing the challenges. It wasn't easy. There were days I wanted to give up, but I kept reminding myself of the freedom I was working towards. Slowly but surely, I began to see progress. The more I invested in myself, the more I realized my potential. I wasn't just surviving, I was thriving. The climb was tough, but the view from the top, it was worth every struggle, every setback, every moment of doubt. Now I live a life of freedom. Freedom to pursue my passions, to make my own choices, to say, I did this. And you can too. Remember, no one is coming to save you, but you have the power to save yourself. Take that first step, embrace the journey, and never ever give up. The moment you stop waiting for someone else to save you and take ownership of your journey is the moment your life begins to change. No excuses, no waiting, just action. This is your life, your journey, your story. The challenges you face will test you, but they will also define you. Excuses are easy, but they lead nowhere. Action is hard, but it leads everywhere. So ask yourself, will you let another day slip by, or will you step into your power? The world isn't waiting for you, it's moving forward. Now it's your turn to rise. No excuses, start today. Your future self is counting on you. No excuses, take action, start now. What will you do today?